game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Out of play for a goal kick. Murillo. And it's Murillo. Can he deliver? He's having a shot! An early chance there, first of the game. Appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. Done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Getting this one clear. Godoy. Aim forwards. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Semenyo. Could move up a gear here. Lanti. Semenyo does really well to win the ball there.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Fires it in low. Lanti. Salisu. Oh, this looks sharp. That is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Spread out to the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Semenyo. And the counter is on. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Semenyo. Kudu's chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Murillo. Godoy. Sulemana. Oh, good spread. Murillo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Sulemana wins the duel this time. Abdul Samed. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Played out wide. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Murillo. And he shoots! Nice control. Looking to go deep. That has been knocked clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Murillo. Partey, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Partey. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Played out to the right. That's good play. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's been taken short. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Semenyo. Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Abdul Samed. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Murillo. And it's played forward. Ghana have reclaimed it. Played towards the front line. Now it's Partey. Just deflected behind for a corner. Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. That's an imaginative pass. Lofted in. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. And he's managed to get free. He's cut it out. Murillo. Is onto it in a flash. And here's Kudus. Kudus. That's a shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Semenyo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Panama playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Abdul Samed. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Moved on forwards. Abdul Samed cuts out the pass. Oh, it's come loose. Murillo out to the right. Can he latch on to this? And the pass is intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's going to go a long way. Abdul Samed. Semenyo. Out towards the flank. Hangs in across. It's really well cleared. Salisu have it back and can go again. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Godoy. Murillo. That's tidy. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's trying the shot. And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. There is the breakthrough. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Panama gain their reward with an early goal. And it's played forward. And it's played into the middle.
Ghana clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Sulemana clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jiku. That's a lovely, neat pass. Short changes him with that pass. Ghana are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Clipped into space. And here's the chance to counter. Semenyo looking to get on the end of this. It's run loose here. Always onto this. Oh, he's found support out wide. And back out it comes. Moved on forwards. Godoy. Murillo. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good spread. Chooses to go back. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Kudus. Semenyo. He's got on Semenyo! Missed by a fraction. Murillo. That pass has been well intercepted. Good play on the left-hand side here. Semenyo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
press down the left. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Chance for a shot! And he thumps it clear. That is very well defended. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Partey, forwards and with intent. And he's there to get it away. Abdul Samed. And here's Kudus.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. For a throw in. That's very neat. Sulemana takes a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Forward it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Sulemana over to the left, and he cuts out the supply. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Godoy moved on forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he latch on to this? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. That is a brilliant interception. Kudus goes on a charge down the left. Sulemana. Abdul Samed. In it comes. couldn't, shapes to shoot! They've done it! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Ghana get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's the throw. Semenyo, 2 assists to his credit already. Gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Abdul Samed. Sulemana. And that's a good ball. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Been cleared. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So what can they make of this? Oh, well measured. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ghana have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. The ball goes in. And it's played forward. Who's going to be first to this? The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide. Strong running down that left flank. Played into the... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That has been cut short. forwards and goes back. He's had a shot! It is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes. Cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Spread out to the left. Applies the finish! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Proves too strong. Godoy. Moved on forwards. Godoy. Murillo. Godoy, and it's played forward. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Looks to the other side. Really well manoeuvred. Semenyo. Well, they could break here. Jiku forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ball by the goalkeeper. Hoisted in. Too much on that, it's gone out. That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Murillo, and he goes cross-field. Jiku. Salisu. Oh, there's a probing ball. "15 minutes till half-time. And it's Murillo. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And that's played in low. Great chance! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Panama, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Godoy. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Partey. Abdul Samed, aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get onto this? That is lovely. Murillo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been taken short. And it's Murillo. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. Lamptey. Abdul Samed. Partey. Played towards the other side. And here's Semenyo. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. And here's Kudus. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Murillo. Oh, such a clever touch. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Murillo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Murillo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Moved on forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sulemana. Decent chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Strong running down that left flank. And it's Murillo. Nice touch. And he's heaved it away. Herring after the ball here. And that's a throw. Pinged towards the front line. Godoy. Good play on the left-hand side here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Kudus. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Semenyo, he's found a way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Played it again. The referee has given a corner. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's there to clear it. Partey is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Abdul Samed. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Aim forwards. Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for a decent ball in. Real chance! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Panama go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Decent progress down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Tries to get it clear. Murillo. And it's Murillo. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it's played into the area. He's there to get rid. That's Kudus. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Semenyo. And here's Kudus. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played out to the right. Delivered with some mighty effort! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Flashes it across. They've got a corner here. Murillo with the clearance. Abdul Samed. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Semenyo, and that's a fine challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Kudus. And here's Semenyo. And a chance! It's there!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and the clinical edge.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Looks to the other side. Murillo picks it up now. Salisu gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Semenyo. Moved on forwards. Showing good feet. Chance to shoot! Kudus. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, super find. Chance, surely! He scored! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And reclaimed it in a trice. Four extra minutes added on. Semenyo, and here's Kudus. Kudus is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, that is a bit special. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Ghana have got it back, and they'll have another go. Abdul Samed. That's really well manoeuvred. Semenyo, and that's aimed into the middle. Godoy. That's been drilled forward. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Sulemana. He can get that clear. Jiku have it back and can go again. Defending of the desperate variety. Salisu, and it's played forward. Semenyo, played out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. Played out to the right. Murillo aim forwards. Panama to retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Murillo. And it's Murillo. Oh, delicate chip through. Partey forwards and with intent. Kudus has been caught there, it's a foul. Kudus.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Kudus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the keeper has it. A heavy challenge. And it's lofted through here. Chance to deliver. Up he goes! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Necessary. And the first 45 minutes are up. Ghana are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Cleared without complication. Is there any support? Goes for a shot! Sulemana, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
That'll be a throw-in. Abdul Samed. Partey. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Murillo. Lofted upfield. That's ruffled a few feathers. Shot a goal! Decent enough try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Godoy. Lobbed in behind. Salisu tries to clear. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So much time and space here. Jiku did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Murillo. And he goes cross-field. And it's Murillo. Murillo. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Now the cross. Tries to get it clear. Searching pass he's played there. Aim forwards. Murillo. Murillo. Tries a shot! And now the breakaway. Sulemana. And here's Kudus. Takes aim and crosses. And he's there to clear it. Murillo. Moved on forwards. Thinks one through. And he welcomes it in. Lovely feet. Could be danger here. And that was nowhere near his best. Abdul Samed. Salisu shifted upfield. Kudus made out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Sulemana. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's played forward. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Partey. Played back in. Plays it in low. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Murillo. Godoy. Aim forwards. Godoy. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kudus. Succumbs to the pressure. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Partey.
Back in once more. Tries to get it clear. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Deftly away. Over to the left. Great run on the overlap here. That's good play. It'll be a throw-in. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. We expected better, and so did he. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Murillo, they played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Jiku, oh, good-looking ball. Keeps on running, and he's on a charge. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it, and the shot! Physical challenge. Aim forwards. This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. The keeper gets his hands on it. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Godoy. Out for a throw. Semenyo. That has found him in acres of space. Carries far too far and out of play. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. And he's found a way to big chance! Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. And he's searching through. Semenyo. And the shot! And the ball, oh, that is asking for trouble. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. Godoy. Oh, good spread. Aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Clearly not happy with that. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's picked out the run. Brilliantly cut out. Abdul Samed played out to the left flank. Do have a chance to counter here. Out of play for a throw. Oh, sweet feet. Nice interception, well timed. And it's played forward. Panama getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Vicious ball here. Partey. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Abdul Samed, probing pass. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Partey puts too much behind that. Moved on forwards. And they've got a throw. And it's played forward. Clears it away. Abdul Samed. Sulemana. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got rid. Can he spark a counter here? Lanti. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Lobbed in behind. And the ball is out of play. Sulemana, time to deliver. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Semenyo tries to dink it through. Murillo with the clearance. Semenyo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kudus, now he's off and running. Semenyo, Suleiman, and there's the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Salisu cuts out the pass. Now it's Kudus. Kudus! Partey. And here's Kudus. Well read, and the danger is averted. Murillo. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. Tries a deft little ball. That's a throw. Out to the left it goes. Crunching tackle. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And here's Kudus. Sulemana! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Sulemana simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, but urgency was the single requirement.
Defending, but that'll do.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake today.
That has been cut short. Moved on forwards.
Kudus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played with finesse. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a go. They've played it short. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And it's Murillo. Played out to the right. Tries to get it clear. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And that has been cleared. He's gone for goal!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Murillo does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Godoy. And it's played forward. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Challenge there, uncompromising. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Tries a measured ball. Gets good distance on it. Well read, nice interception. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Real chance! And it's hoisted clear. Murillo. Chance for a shot! Another chance goes to waste.
Panama really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Great defending, strong and determined. Proves too strong. Looking here to chip it through. He's got away. He's found some space. Jiku driven forward. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The less said about that pass, the better. Strong running down that left flank. Great run. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. with intent. Kudus. And it's Partey. And here's Kudus.
Well, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Kudus! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sulemana. Abdul Samed. Sulemana!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Jiku shifted upfield. Abdul Samed, that's a delicate pass.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards.
Lanti. That's very neat.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. There could be trouble here.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's Semenyo. Calmly anticipates. Abdul Samed. And here's Kudus. Can he finish? Mourinho. Wins the duel this time. And here's Kudus. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Kudus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ball is over the line.
Lanti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Abdul Samed played into space. Sulemana.
Lovely bit of skill.
Here comes the... Oh, smashing header!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Semenyo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Jiku cuts it out. Semenyo played out towards the right wing. Sulemana, over to the left. That's tidy. Partey, done delicately. Swept, and the shots!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cuts out the pass. Abdul Samed. Jiku. Salisu, gently done. Showing good feet. Firmly met.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Panama really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Godoy. Murillo forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Up towards the front line. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. He's in space and looking for options.
Panama clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that's well seen too. Partey. Really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Played into the middle. And that has been plucked away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Kudus. Chance to play it in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
With the clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice control. And it's Partey. Wins the duel this time.
Ghana really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a look and plays it forward. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out towards the flank. Can he deliver? He's having a shot!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear.
Panama clearly are pushing for the win here.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Get a throw in. Lanti. That has been knocked clear.
Ghana really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great defending, strong and determined. Semenyo. Lanti. So who's he picking out? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's hoisted clear. And he's heaved it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice looking ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards.
Panama clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's there to clear it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out to the right.
Panama really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That is a little undercooked. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Cross goes in there. And it's played forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Played out to the right, and it's Murillo, and that could set him on his way. That has been knocked clear. Punched away. Now here's the delivery. Jiku tries to clear.
see there being enough time for them to try again.
Salisu, that's a sharp pass. Ghana have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Kudus! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off them.
Ghana complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Panama desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Aim forwards.
Ghana can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Moved on forwards. Murillo. Nice physical challenge.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Semenyo. And he's there to get it away.
Ghana nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Murillo. Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question there, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, it's played into the area.
Panama really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Salisu, nicely aimed pass. Murillo. Murillo, gently done. Oh, such a clever touch. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Panama really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Kudus. That is a brilliant interception.
Ghana really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's played forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That's really well manoeuvred. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Salisu. Jiku. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Aim forwards. Murillo. Godoy caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spread out to the left. Looking here to chip it through. And back to the keeper they go. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Played into space out wide. Jiku clears it away. He is just caressing the ball. It is now or never. Time is against them. Partey is the guilty party there. Murillo. He's in here, shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Odoi, gently done. Murillo. Murillo cuts out the pass. That's a cute ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cleared away. That'll be a corner. Salisu can get it clear. Salisu forwards and with intent. Murillo. Gets into some space. And that's aimed into the middle. Gets good distance on it. And that is that. So they make their point on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I don't think they'll be too upset about that. 1 point is okay, and steering clear of an opening loss keeps the mood in the dressing room upbeat and confident that better results await.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match ends with honours even. A big round of applause to both sets of players who gave it their all today.